Okay, well, the Oscar nominations are out, happened this morning. Here to break down who should win and who will win as our film critic, czar of the screening room, Richard Roeper. Hi, Richard.
Hey, Rich. Exciting time for you.
I got to circle back very quickly here. I know we got a lot to get to, but I just want to support G talking about the mid-kiss misgivings. I've had the same thing, but the misgivings were about me. I was always just halfway through the kiss thinking, she's too good for me.
No.
So I would break it off. So, but I do relate to what you said. All right, movie time.
All right, yeah, let's start with supporting actor. The nominees are Willem Dafoe, The Florida Project, Woody Harrelson, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Richard Jenkins, The Shape of Water, Christopher Plummer, All the Money in the World, Sam Rockwell, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. First, who should win?
I think Woody Harrelson should win. A terrific actor. You know, he started off as the lovable bartender on Cheers, but he's been nominated several times. He plays the sheriff in this movie. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to give things away, but we learn a lot about this character throughout the movie, and the performance becomes more complex and richer and more sympathetic, and I think it's the best supporting performance of the year.
Has he ever won an Oscar?
He has never won.
So
He's been nominated a couple of times, but has never won.
Okay, so the big question now is who will win?
Christopher Plummer's going to win for All the Money in the World. Part of it is the idea, you know, if you look at the nominees, you mentioned Sam Rockwell, so you have 2 actors from 3 Billboards, so they might split the 3 Billboards vote. And then Christopher Plummer, of course, famously stepped in for Kevin Spacey after his scandal. They reshot the film with him playing John Paul Getty, and he's also a great actor. At 88, the oldest acting nominee in the history of the Academy Awards. So a lot of goodwill for him, a lot of admiration for him stepping in, and it's a really good performance. So I think he's actually the favorite who's going to win.
Okay, all right. Well, let's talk about for supporting actress. The nominees are Mary J. Blige from Mudbound, Allison Janney from I, Tonya, Leslie Manville from Phantom Thread, Laurie Metcalf from Lady Bird, and Octavia Spencer for The Shape of Water. Who should win?
Laurie Metcalf, Steppenwolf legend, Chicago area legend, Laurie Metcalf. Great actress, has never won an Academy Award. She's won multiple Emmys, of course. She won a bunch on the first edition of Roseanne, but playing the mother here I mean, she's like so many moms, you know, the mother dynamic. They hate each other, they love each other, sometimes in the same sentence. Val is nodding in agreement. She knows what I'm talking about. I love Laurie's performance in this film, just so authentic.
All right, so she should win. Who will win?
I think Allison Janney's going to win for I, Tonya. She's playing a mother as well, a very different kind of mother. Maybe the worst mother we've seen in movies in a very, very long time, maybe since Mommy Dearest. Allison Janney, of course, is a very popular actress. She was on The West Wing, a lot of other TV shows, but she's the one, guys, that has been winning all the the SAG and the Golden Globe, so it seems to be her.
She did a dynamic job.
She's wonderful.
Phenomenal.
She's wonderful. All 5 actresses in this category, I got to say very quickly, too. Mary J. Blige, if you see Mudbound, you won't even know that it's her, and she just disappears into the character. It's a transcendent performance.
Right. Okay, well, let's go on to Best Director. The nominees are Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk, Jordan Peele for Get Out, Greta Gerwig for Lady Bird, and Paul Thomas Anderson for Phantom Thread, and Guillermo del Toro for The Shape of Water. Okay, so Richard, who should win?
First of all, very quick shout out to Jordan Peele. Best Picture, Best Writing, Best Directing, nominated in all 3 categories for his debut feature film. He's got an Oscar in his future. I think, though, Christopher Nolan should win for his direction of Dunkirk. You know that he's never been nominated? This is the guy that directed all the Batman Dark Knight trilogy films. Dunkirk tells us World War II from a way we've never seen it before, guys. Just a brilliant film, and I think it's the best directing job of the year.
Who will win, though?
Well, you know, it's Ryan's favorite. You know, as you know, he's a big fan.
I knew it. I knew it.
It's going to be Guillermo del Toro for The Shape of Water. It's the kind of film, first of all, it's a great looking film. I didn't love it, I did like it, but it's the kind of film that people in the industry look at and go, look at what he's doing there. Ryan knows like this, it's like sometimes athletes will vote for other athletes because they know what they're doing in a way that maybe outsiders don't. So I think he's going to win.
That's the perfect way to describe it. I think that some people are going to love this film, other people are me.
My mother recently saw it. I forgot to tell you about it. She said she was kind of in the middle, but I think she sided more so with you. She was like, it was very interesting.
Yeah, it's movies for film students, I think. It's movies for film critics. It's movies for people really on the inside of the industry.
Yeah, I think you have to know the history of film. You have to be like somebody that like, because it's such an ode to.
Yeah.
No,
my mother said some of her girlfriends left out and was like, "What was that?"
I didn't.
Like they didn't get it.
I didn't love it. I didn't love it.
It's creative,
but I didn't dislike it.
It's something I agree with G. I admired it more than I loved it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
All right. Let's move on to animated feature. The Boss Baby, The Breadwinner, Coco, Ferdinand, Loving Vincent. Who should win? Who will win?
Did you hear the murmurs in the audience? Those who've seen Coco, how great was that?
That's the only one I've heard of on this
Loved
list.
it. Will win and should win here in this category. And I believe the Trump administration is already campaigning for the Boss Baby. But, because, let's face it, he is the Boss Baby. But I think in this category, it's quite clear that Coco is, oh gosh, guys, what a beautiful film and what a lovely message about family and tradition and legacy.
I need to go see it. I haven't seen it.
You have to see it. And it seems like such a strange movie because the little boy there spends half of the time actually in the afterlife. You think, is that going to be upsetting for little kids? But it's magical and it's cool. And look at the animation there, just absolutely gorgeous. And it will bring a tear to your eye, Ryan Chevrolet.
All right, there you go. Well, we got to take a short